of a chill day, which has been good. But that being said, I feel like a potato, and not in a good way. Like, I've been relaxing, it's been good, but like I need to pick up groceries, which I'm not going to do today. I'll probably end up doing that tomorrow. Everything I'm wearing just feels meh. My glasses are just consistently nasty, and I've been wearing contacts, so like it takes a minute to readjust. And to make matters even crazier, I was on the way to the bank because I had to go to the bank, and I didn't realize they closed really early. So I was like, okay, I'm going. So I was like, ready up, not even close to the bank, like not even that far out of the apartment. I hit a curb. I'm not a big fan of curbs. I was walking, disclaimer, I wasn't driving, but curbs are not fun whether you're walking or driving or whatnot. And you guys probably know, but I do have a tendency to fall a lot. And when I fall, it always gins up my knees, and it's been a long time. This always happens like once every semester, but since I'm not at school, like I've been feeling good. And recently I was just like, yeah, look, it's been so long. Well. Also, excuse my outfit. I know it's kind of a mess. I'm going to change before the class, but like, we got the band-aids back out of it again because your girl totally fell and stood up her knee, and this mom was walking by with her daughter. They're like, oh my gosh, do you need help? Like, we're right around the corner. Would you pick up band-aids and stuff? I was like, no, it's fine. This happens a lot. Like, it. So now I'm kind of in pain. I'm a little shaky, and by the time I got back, quickly bandaged up, and it was ready to go out again, it's exactly like 2 minutes before the bank closes, and there's no way that's going to work. So one actual thing I set out to do today, I can't do now. And I'm like, well, that sucks. So that's that, I guess. Not thrilled. Which means instead I'm going to go on over to the library and pick up some fun stuff. I have a book on hold. I'll come back, I'll quickly change. I'll actually wear pants, I guess, because I almost wore pants, and then I'm so glad I did, because they would have been wrecked. But yeah, so that's been my day. I needed to document that, but I do have my acting class a little bit later. Multitasking right now. Ooh, these are stinging. It'll be fine, it'll be fun. I'm excited for later. It's gonna be cool. But yeah, that's where we're at. Well, that's just tragic. So it's about 12:30 and I'm pretty tired, but class was super fun. It's really great to be back, and I think today was officially the first day I wasn't being called out about projecting or my enunciation, which I'm shook. Those are my top 2 things I'm trying to like really get down, and I think I kind of nailed it, and the scenes were really cool, and I like, oh my gosh, so fun. So yeah, that's great. I can't even process thoughts anymore. Things are just getting funky. Also, my knees still hurt like a lot, so that's not great. But yeah, no, I'm thriving. Things are fantastic. I just feel so good, and that's the thing, is like every time things are a little weird or questionable or anything, like I'm focusing on this goodness that I am feeling, and these gut feelings and these weird things, like it's just crazy. And if I need like more like affirmation and things, like I'm getting that, and it's just crazy. So we're loving life. Yeah, and I feel this inner light, and I know that sounds kind of like weird, but it's true. Yeah, so that's cool. Also, this is a weird throwback because right before I left, I actually filmed in the car like this. I was actually in a different parking spot. There's only 2 parking spots. We have tandem parking, but whatever. I was in the other parking spot, and I honestly don't think I don't know what that clip entails. Moral of the story is I'm going to watch it back. All I know is I may not post any of it, and I have huge intentions to not post at least most of it, because it was more of a really crazy, I just needed to talk something out, so this is how I did it. But it was a total breakdown session, which honestly doesn't happen very often. And this one was by far like probably the most iconic one I think I've ever had. Like, this was the cry fest of the century because I was actually mad and disappointed at myself, which rare, okay, rare. But I think that alone says a lot about how I felt. So I don't know, it's just, I'm getting a weird flashback to that, and I did earlier think about that a little bit, and how my thought process about that now is interesting to think about what it was then and what it's been throughout. Like, this is yeah, don't even know. Now I'm just talking again. You're like, okay, whatever, we tuned out. If you're still watching, thanks, you guys are great. But yeah, so I'm gonna head on in, I suppose. I'm gonna eat a clementine because that sounds like a really good thing to do. I'm going to drink more water, but not too much, so I don't have to run to the bathroom all night long. I'm going to take a shower and have it be nice and scalding, even though it's going to burn the heckity out of my poor damaged knees. We love that. And tomorrow's going to be a fun day because I have a bunch of errands to do that I didn't do today. Because today was more of my peaceful day, you know. Also, weird flex. I haven't done this yet, obviously speaking, but I'm like, this is so random and I'm not sure if I'm actually going to act on this. But I'm finally realizing that I am an adult who's living her best life and chilling out here in LA and everything's great and wonderful in the world. Like, things are progressing well, like everything's pretty good. And now that I'm like actually here and I'm not on a school schedule and like work is actually kind of regular in some irregular way, like things are kind of just lining up nicely. So I'm like, you know what I want to do? I want to go ice skating again. That sounds really weird and kind of impulsive, but you know what? I could do that. It's just me being like, that was something I liked to do when I was younger, is I loved going ice skating. And then I got so used to it and then I stopped and then I missed it and it was like this whole thing. Yeah, and then during high school, for the last around high school, every year there would be 2 weeks where it was like every other day or so for gym class we would have like little ice skating days because the ice rink was right across from the high school, so it was perfect and I love that. Moral of the story is there are very selectively few ice rinks around, but because I do have guaranteeable days where I am out, I kind of want to line up if there's like actual times I could go, and I've looked into it and it's actually like, if I went probably like once every like few weeks when I just felt like going or whatever, like I could do that. Like, it seems so random, but I'm like, okay, I could drive there. Like, they're not really expensive sessions, so like I could afford to go and do this. And like, look, that is mental wellness. That is physical exercise, which I don't get that much of anymore, and it's kind of like a very important element of my life. It's good for self-care, it's fun, it's a hobby, and you know what? As an actor, you have to kind of like be able to do a bunch of different stuff, and I like being able to list that I can skate, even though it's been a really long time, and I don't know how well I could prove that. So for more reasons than I even need to explain, this seems like a good idea. So yeah, I think I'm going to start up ice skating again, and I'm pretty excited for it, honestly. Like, I want to do this so bad. Like, I know on Fridays I usually go and swap out the costume, so I'm already out on Fridays typically, so I might do it then. I might do it for Mondays because, as noted, every Monday night I have my acting class, so I think it might be cool to try to schedule it in. And even then, it's not going to be like a scheduled lesson sort of situation. It's just like how my yoga class is. Like, there's a free yoga class that I actually go to when I can, and it's usually like Wednesday nights, and I haven't made it for a little while now, but it's like kind of like a week will come up, and if I'm not doing anything during that time, I have something to do, but it's like not necessarily like a hard set scheduled thing, you know? It's just a nice option. It gets something more regular and fun, and if I feel like it, cool. If not, cool. But I feel like this might be fun, and I do know a few around that I could go to, so I think that would be great. Like, I feel here for that. Okay, that is my thought at literally like 12:35, and I don't know why you guys probably don't care what time it is, but just a general reference that I am sitting in my car talking to myself at literally this hour. So that's a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna go, but that was fun. Okay, cool, thanks. Also, quick thing before I go, because I like to talk too much. Yeah, so on the way back, I was like blasting music. These cute lights are thriving. I had the windows down just a smidgy. I didn't have the air on because the wind was just through and it's been kind of cold. And then I hit a point where it started smelling like birthday candles, and it's absolutely horrible that yes, there are fires in LA, and yes, you can be concerned for me. I'm not a fan of fire, but I'm like not as scared of fire anymore. I'm more scared of disappointing myself than I am of fire, which is saying a lot. That wasn't typically a thing. But I was just driving through like, okay, I didn't see anything. It's honestly not as bad as like anybody's point of view from outside. Like the news hypes it so much, especially out of state. Like I don't even know the news about fires right now, okay? Like I hear it from like my family before I hear it from like people who are actually being affected, you know? Like it's not, luckily for me, I've been good and like in good situations. I've seen a couple and it's been like okay, but like it's not like, it's kind of like a normal thing. It's, I don't know how to describe it because I don't really know, but I'm fine. Long story short, anyway, windows are down. I don't see any fires. I don't even know if there actually are any fires, but I just smell like birthday candles and I'm just over here like, I always love that smell so much. Like I've been a big fan of that scent since like forever. It always makes me want to do the thing and it's just classic. So yeah, right as I was smelling it too, it was after 11/11. I saw the first 11/11 on 11/11 today, which was good because it's the 11th of November. So yeah, that was exciting. And I want to see the second one, but I wasn't sure if I was going to. But turns out a little bit after, it was 11/11, right before 12 actually, right before it changed over. It smelled like it and I had these weird thoughts, and then I slowly started to realize that if it's smelling like birthday candles and it's 11/11-ish on 11/11, I think that means it is a nice day to make a wish. So I have strongly made a wish and things are weird again, and I'm here for it. I'm excited for life and I'm happy with life and I love life from before. So like I love this happiness and I want it to just stay forever and get happier. And you know what? I think overall it really is good. So I don't know, like I think just, yeah, this has been great. Parking was a slight nightmare, no one's surprised, but I made it to Melrose Place after the audition, picked up some more lip balm because I'm completely out, and here I am. Happy Thursday. Today's actually been pretty productive. I slept in and it was really nice. It's hard to sleep because of my knees, yeah, so that's not great, but had some good sleep. I think I was dreaming a lot, so that's cool. Had a little bit of breakfast. Actually, we need to get the water the water filter in the refrigerator replaced because every 6 months like the light comes on, so we're like, okay, gotta fix that. So that just was taken care of, and now I also took out the trash and the recycling, fun exciting stuff, but it was like probably sitting for longer than it should have been. I was like, okay, let's take this out. So I did that too. I don't know, I like when I have productive mornings because it makes me feel so good. I also got a bunch of cool emails in, which is always exciting, and I get to go and swap out the costume. I know I said earlier that I wanted to go ice skating today, and I still really want to, but I feel like with my knees that's probably not the best idea, so we'll see. Honestly, I like, if I'm going to be driving out that distance, I kind of like want to go and do that too, but like there's no rush. I can do this whenever I want, so I'm like, I don't know. Also, I was a runner-up for the Very Brady Bunch sweepstakes. They had like this little contest through HGTV, and I applied for it because if you won, you got to be able to stay in the Brady Bunch house, and I want to do that for my family because like obviously like we all love watching Brady Bunch, so I was like, that would be so cool. I knew they'd freak out. So I didn't actually get it, but I did get runner-up. Everything that I'm doing is so right, and this is fine, and I need to just calm down. So that's what's going on. So yeah, here's to today. I just made some coffee. Ooh, guys, okay, you guys need to know about this coffee because it's a new blend, and by new I mean it's not new. It's actually like, it's been out for a while, but I've actually never tried it. But remember when I was like getting like a bunch of coffee beans with the leftover meal plan money? Yeah, I got a variety, and another variety that I haven't been bold enough to try yet because I like straight up regular bold dark roast espresso is the blonde espresso, and it smells really good. Like it smells like a little more sweeter and more like cafe like, which I like, so we're going to try it. Let's see. Yummy. Okay, I might actually burn myself while trying to enjoy it. It just beeped, but okay, it's not like, I feel like it's more like meant to be like a latte. But it's good. Like I might turn this into a latte. Like it's not bad. Yeah, it's definitely more like a sweeter latte, and I'm used to like more of like just a bold straight up dark roast, but like I'm here for this. This is good. Cool, yay, coffee. Okay, so I got here. There is a giant body bag. That's like hecka suspicious over there, but that is a giant baby shark just chilling in the back of my car, and it's like really big for being a baby, so that's fun. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ice skating because why not? It's so funny. Yeah, you can't see me and I look like a dork. Okay, cool. Yeah, they have a session from 2:15 until 5, and I really want to go, so I think I'm gonna go ice skating. Guys, what is my life? I pick up a baby shark and then I go ice skating. We're having a day. But yeah, I really want to do this, and I'm wearing longer pants, and I have extra pants somewhere back there. So I think I'm gonna do it. Pretty excited. Okay, yeah, 2:15 to 5:45. Okay, I'm gonna go. I've never been here before. Last time I went ice skating, it was like slippery wood, like essence of ice. It wasn't even ice skating really. It wasn't even ice, and it was on campus and it was fun. And then I went to the pop-up Santa Monica ice thing that they always do every year like around Christmas, and it was a lot of fun. But this is like an actual ice rink. We're thriving. Okay, cool. It's 27 minutes to get there, and I'm like, I need a bathroom. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the nearby bathroom, which I don't like their parking at all, but it's honestly the best I think I'm gonna get. And then I'm gonna head on over and go ice skating. Wow, what is my life? This is fun. Okay, let's go. Let's bob. Let's jam. Let's have a good time. Also, I've been into a lot of music lately. I say that like I always get into music. That's something I don't address much. I'm actually writing a lot of music lately and creating more covers and stuff. I'm really, like, I'm someone who, if I'm gonna make a cover, I want it to be like my own sort of thing. But I'm also not that good at music producing necessarily. I just like the writing and the creative process and the listening and having it together. So it's a work in progress. I really want to play the piano though, so this has been a lot of thoughts. Okay, let's go. I need to find a bathroom like now. Okay, I didn't film that much. I have some on my phone. I'm really cold, so I'm just gonna warm up for a second. But that was so much fun. I'm so glad I did that. Like, oh my gosh. So, backstory. So this doesn't look like the most random thing in the world, even though it is. I used to ice skate when I was younger. I took lessons up until about the waltz jump, and then at that point, like when I was getting into more of the jump fill craziness, I was stared out of my mind, and that was the end. But come around in high school, we had a couple of weeks where we got to go just ice skate, like, yeah, and it was like my favorite gym unit ever. Yeah, then college hit, and I sometimes went back and like maybe went like one day during like winter break, and that was it. But I don't remember if I went last year or the year before, but it's actually been that long, and I actually sincerely miss ice skating. This was something I've always really loved to do, so it's kind of like fun. Yeah, I'm back. So today I just decided to be here, and I will come back here, like no questions asked. Seriously, it was such a good deal, and I was literally able to skate from like 2:15, because I started around like 2:30, and then all the way up until 5:45. I'm not kidding, like that is a long time to be on the ice, and it was a lot of fun. I felt pretty intimidated because I really, like, I've got some skill, okay? I was getting better, but also everybody else was like way younger than me and kind of like all over the place and doing their training and like real jumps and stuff, and I'm just over here feeling like, you know, good old Ice Princess movie, you know, vibes. So yeah, it was fun. It was intimidating, but it was fun. Yeah, so my legs don't feel great. Every day is leg day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, seriously, I'm not doing anything tomorrow. I'm going to make tea when I get back. My fingers are so cold, it's insane. Like, also my nose is all runny. Like, this is iconic, you know? But yeah, my legs are like dying quickly. Like, this is not great. So, I'm going to find some food because I'm hungry, okay? Like, so hungry. I think I've been rolling back and forth, like, do I want Trader Joe's or do I want, because I could get that wrap, like, yes. Or I could go veggie roll, but I'm like, location wise, I think I'm just gonna go, like, it's not warm, but like it'll be good, you know, and then it'll be less, and then I won't be spending as much. So gotta be, you know, proactive, unless I have a deal with veggie roll, which will be great. I'm checking right now over here. No matter what, it's been fun. It's been great. I've had a great time. This place is amazing. They have 2 different rinks and I was just here for it. So yeah, I'm so glad I did that. Like, that is a workout. That is extra skill. That is just, you know, peace and relaxation. I can't talk. Like, it's just so much goodness in my life. It's a nice little throwback. It's very grounding. Like, that was great. I think I'm going to try to do this at least once a month, okay? And they have so many hours that are just so convenient, which are really nice too. So yeah, I think I can make it at least once a month. I think that's my plan. Okay, so update. I'm filming back on my phone again. I don't like doing this. It's not great, but it'll do. Today I actually have a party. I'm actually so tired and out of it today, so this energy is going to literally be coming out of absolutely nowhere, which is fun. But I'm pretty excited. I'm actually hosting Baby Shark, which is a brand new character that we now have, and it's actually really exciting and takes up like half of the entirety of the back of my car, which is great. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, so that's where I'm about to go, and it's just one party today and then one Captain Marvel party tomorrow, and both are pretty exciting, and I've been getting just everything together. Looks like timing is going well, and that's where we're at. Hey, I actually brought my camera. Wow, this lens flare. Okay, I actually brought my camera for once, which is super rare, but I only had the one party today. It went so well. These kids are so adorable. Everyone was, I mean, it's always like really, really cute, and I love all of these, like, do not get me wrong. But today was just so, like, everyone was so into it. Like, I love that. Like, so good. So it was a lot of fun. Obviously, I'm super yeah, it's also 91 degrees and I'm in the Huntington beach area, which is kind of far, not gonna lie. So I thought I was just going to appreciate the fact I'm here and it's daylight, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to figure out how to change out of this relatively discreetly and then carry on with my day. I did bring up backup clothes, so I think I'm just going to head on over somewhere, get changed, and carry on. But yeah, this has been so great, so cute, and I had a lot of fun. So yeah, it's great.